Hello again, friends. Sorry I haven't been here for a long time. I'm very busy. I had a little vacation. I took my certified nurse's aide test. I did lifeguard training. So I'm going to start off talking about that, and then after a few minutes I'm going to move on to what the title of this video is about, which is my book review, because I've also been reading a lot of books. Anyway, so the first thing, vacation. We have family up in Crystal Lake, Michigan. A lot of you probably don't know where that is, but it's a little lake that, I mean, you can do motorboats and stuff on, but it's really fun to go, and you just swim, and there's a really amazing ice cream place nearby, and we also went during 4th of July, so there was a 4th of July parade, and the people threw candy at us, which was great, because I like candy a lot. I like sugar. Also, other two things that happened were the certified nurse's aide test, which I've been waiting to take all month because Prometric, which is the company that the test is taken through, for some reason messed up on my application, so they didn't ever give me a test date, so I had to call in, which is kind of hard to do with a little social anxiety, but I did it, I got my test done, I passed, and now I'm a certified nurse's aide, which is great, except I can't get a job yet, because I'm very busy. But an upside is that the clothing is fantastic. I have the shirt. I mean, like, look at this shirt. This is a great shirt. It's like, it might be a little dirty, but it's like really comfy, and it's like not too tight or too loose. Also, it has pockets both in the shirts and the pants, and they're big, and this is like the only clothing for women that you can find good pockets in. So, I mean, I'm not saying you should go out and buy scrubs, but if you do, they will have good pockets. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about before the book review was lifeguarding. You might be able to tell from my shirt, but I am now a lifeguard, which is great and fun, and I have a job now. It's a summer job, but I mean, I don't work too much because I'm going to be gone for the last 2 weeks of July. So it's not too hard, but it's rewarding, which is a great, it's great. I would totally recommend it for those of you that want a summer job. And it also pays well depending on the pool that you get paid at, that you work at. Because I work at a pool and I get paid $3.10 more than my friends that work at another pool that's less than a mile away. So if you're going to be a lifeguard, choose your pool wisely. So with the book review, this might be a thing that I do on my channel a little bit, because I enjoy reading. I also enjoy writing, but I enjoy reading a bit more. But I've recently been rereading a lot of books that I really liked as a kid, and one of those series is, of course, the Percy Jackson series. But a lot of you guys might not know, like, if you've heard of the Percy Jackson series in the movies, which the movies, don't even get me started on the movies. The Percy Jackson series is basically about a kid named Percy Jackson, and he finds out he's a demigod, and then he goes on all these cool adventures. There are also other series that the author Rick Riordan has written. There's another one called the Kane Chronicles, which is about the Egyptian gods. There's the Heroes of Olympus, which is about the Greeks and the Romans. I actually have all the books here. I'm probably not going to show them all to you. But this is the first book in the Percy Jackson series. It's the Lightning Thief, and I just really like this series a lot. I mean, it's the first series Rick Riordan wrote. It's just really fun adventures, and you can really relate to the people, and it's really funny, but there's still some angst and some romance. So you get a little bit of everything in these books, and it's just, I really like it. The second series that he wrote is the Kane Chronicles, and this is the first one, I think. No, this is the second one. This is the Throne of Fire. Let me get the first one. This is the first book in the Kane Chronicles series. It's called The Red Pyramid. And it's different than the Greek mythology books, because it's not children of gods. I'm not gonna say anything other than that, in case you guys want to read the books, and I would definitely recommend that because they're really good. But it's different, and there's like different magic and different, you know, the gods are a lot different, and it's still really good. And this is the Heroes of Olympus series. This is the first book. It's called The Lost Hero, and there is a little bit of water damage to the book, but that's just because I read it when it was raining out, which wasn't a smart idea. The Greek camp and the Roman camp coming together, and so you still get all of the old characters from the Percy Jackson series mixed with new characters from the Roman camp, which is called Camp Jupiter, and they have an even bigger adventure there's more characters, there's a bigger threat, and you get even more diversity in this book, especially LGBT plus diversity, because there's a major, there's a protagonist that I think is a major character that comes out as gay, which is great, and he's the cutest thing, and I love him so much. He's precious, and he is my child. The series is probably the most diverse so far. I haven't read the second books in the other 2 series that he wrote, but I'm gonna do that later. I've loved the series so much. I loved all the series so much the first time I read them that I decided I wanted to reread them. So over the past few weeks I've been rereading them. So I'd say 13 books in probably a little over 3 weeks. I'd say that's pretty good. I've been reading about a third of a book a day, except for the 5 days I was on vacation. That's the book review. It's kind of sloppy, and I will hopefully get better at it. But I mean, I enjoy books, and I want to share my favorite books with you guys so that you can find books that you enjoy too. So the last thing that I wanted to talk about is the last 2 weeks of July I'm going to be in Oregon, which is across the U.S. for me, for people that don't know, which, I mean, it's not very important, but it's across, it's on the coast, and I'm going to visit family there, and I will try to vlog there. I've never vlogged on the go in a different state before, so I don't know how it will turn out, but I will definitely try to do it. Hopefully it will be fun for you guys to watch. Hopefully I don't mess it up. But that's all I have for this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like me, you can subscribe to my channel, and you know, I'll see you guys next time. So bye-bye!